Hi, everybody. Well, I'm going to admit, my first day on the cruise, I am in a foul mood. So if you're watching my main channel, I'm sure most of you are, I had some issues flying into the States for the first time ever. Ever. And I was overexhausted, tired, ended up spending about $800 more than I planned because I had to book an overnight hotel in Toronto, missed my hotel in Houston that I had booked, and had to pay extra for an Uber because I was too late getting there for the shuttle service from Princess to the cruise. So about $800, and that's US $800, folks, for all these inconveniences for nothing. And I got on the ship, and I'm exhausted, I'm tired, and I'm in a foul mood. And I gotta tell you, I'm back home, is what I want to say, is because I'm back on my Princess ships, which I'm very familiar with, and I know the folks, a lot of them on board. Olivia Guthrie is the cruise director, Alwyn is the assistant cruise director, and I know them from other cruises, and I consider them friends, and it just started. I decided I'm going to go and do the good old sail away, and I'm going to watch it. And it's so cold here in Texas that we didn't do it on the upstairs decks because it was so cold. Everyone's wearing like big coats and everything, and I'm not used to that. And I'm thinking it was going to be warm here, but they did it in the piazza, and just the good old Come Sail Away song that they sing and all this, and the dancers just out having a good fun. And then the cruise directing staff dancing on the side just started getting me completely out of my funk right away. Just, okay, that's it. It's time to shake what happened, let it go, and just start enjoying my cruise again. Met some really nice people already. Came up to say hi and wish me well in my upcoming doctor's appointments and stuff like that. And how can you be in a foul mood after that? And but I was exhausted, and I was really I booked a hotel room, never slept. I just so what's going to happen tomorrow? Is this going to go smoothly? Am I going to get there? Am I making it to Houston in time to get to Galveston for I was so worried that I couldn't sleep a wink that night. And so when I got up to my room, I just put the stateroom sign on, please do not disturb, and I crashed. And I crashed hard. Really hard. I don't think I've slept that long at one time in years. That's how hard I fell asleep. And then I get up and I did a bunch of work. And then I said, oh, you know what? There's a show on tonight. And it was called the Rhinestone Cowgirls. And so I've never heard of them, but they say they're going to sing songs from famous country artists. And I grew up with my parents who loved country music. They loved Dolly Parton, Loretta Lynn, they absolutely loved all the things that were, all the singers from back then, all the country music. That's what my household had when I was growing up. So I said, I'm going to go down, and I sat down in front, met a bunch of more nice people, came up to say hi and everything, and really do appreciate that. That always gets me smiling when I meet some wonderful people, and how great everybody is to me. It's wonderful. And they all reminded, you said to come and say hi. Yes, I always say that, and I absolutely mean it, and I hope I prove that when I was down there. But then the show started, and it was amazing. The Rhinestone Cowgirls were really, really good. Some amazing voices. They sung great songs. Their show was interesting. It wasn't just the three of them on stage the whole time. They would two of them would leave, one would sing, then there'd be a costume change, another one would come out, then they'd switched out their voices for the different artists that they're singing, and then he'd come on and harmonize for a few songs. All in all, a great concert. Everyone loved it. They gave them a standing ovation. You don't see guest artists on cruise ship get standing ovations very often, but we definitely got one last night with the Rhinestone Cowgirls. And that was all there. And then I went to the ever popular Yes No game show. I didn't even I did put my name in and everything, but during the performance, we had one person's name was called out during the show, and they weren't there. And Olivia immediately took the immediately looked at Chick to Janet. Well, if this person's not here, I see somebody over there that we want to get up here, and she got me up during that time. So again, now I'm going up at a time when I'm not prepared to go up, and I got Alwyn. And Alwyn had just lost twice. He had already lost twice to the Passengers. And I was doing pretty good. And then I did the dumbest possible answer in the Yes No game show. I said the name of the Yes No game show. Not only did I say one word that I'm not supposed to say, I said both in the same sentence. And I looked at myself and I said, but in good sport and everything, they gave me a bottle of champagne anyway, which I immediately turned over to our gentleman Patrick, who had gone up and he fell for the oldest trick in the book. And what they do, it's called the Yes No game show, right? So what they do is they know if you're inexperienced, you've never done this before, you're a little nervous, they get up there, and then when the lights go, count them down, 3, 2, 1, and then they go, and the music goes dun dun dun, and the light comes on you like a spotlight. The cameras are right in your face. Remember, it's Princess Live. They're recording it, and she goes, "Oh, it was Patrick, right?" And he goes, "Yes." Knocks himself out in 4 seconds, just like my nephew did when he got knocked out in 3 seconds the first time he ever tried the Yes No game show. The oldest trick in the book. From that point on, they kept on referencing him during the show as 4 seconds. At least you did better than Patrick. At least you did better than Patrick. And so and he's laughing. He's a good guy. He had a good laugh over this and everything. And so I ran up and I gave him the bottle of champagne for there, which turned around I didn't need to because he was the lowest scorer. Olivia went and got challenged by him. Like, he got to challenge Olivia at the end of the show and try and knock her out, which he did. He actually asked a few questions that kind of shocked her, but she got knocked out with an easy one. It kind of looked like she was trying to lose in that one. But it was all fun, and I had a great time, and my funky mood is gone, shall we say, and I hope that it continues to be gone because I enjoy myself so much on cruises, and I'm on a cruise ship I'm very familiar with, and the staff I'm very familiar with, and so far so good. The performance last night was really a lot of fun. I'm going to see a couple comedy shows while I'm on board. The Broadway show is tonight, and yeah. Thank you, Princess, and thank you everybody who came up and said hi, for just taking that bad mood and making it a 180 turn, and now I'm back in my normal cruising self.